What do you make of these cuts? Is it enough to support the oil market?
Yeah, I think the market cited it with a relief because everyone was afraid that for some reason the compromise wouldn't be reached. And in that case, an increase in production would be pretty significant, which could shift the market into surplus. And this would be very negative for prices. And we would see prices falling to $40 or even lower. Now the situation is much better in terms of supply-demand situation. And even though the demand will be weak in the next several months because of pandemic continues, we think that the market is likely to be in deficit, and this should support prices.
And when you look at the individual winners and losers from this agreement, who do you think comes out on top, and who do you think might have lost out here?
I think that overall the agreement is positive for pretty everyone, even for OPEC countries and Russia, who have to restrain their production. They still benefit much more from stable high prices rather than they lose from a lower level of production. So it's positive for OPEC plus, and obviously it's positive for other oil producers, both sovereigns and companies. U.S. shale, for example, will be benefiting from it because current level of prices should support production in the U.S. to increase and to stabilize and then to increase. So overall, it's positive. It's positive for the market, even for countries which are cutting their or restraining their output.
Where do you see prices going from here?
We are more cautious. We expect prices to be on average at 45 next year for Brent, and this assumes that the demand will remain weak until at least the second half of the year, because the progress with mass vaccination probably will not be very quick. And even though in the current prices, to some extent, the news on vaccine has been reflected, it's still, will probably not have a significant impact on demand until the second half of the year. So with weak demand and with OPEC trying to manage supply in a way to avoid large surpluses or deficits in the market, we expect prices to be at 45 next year.